NSJT, no secrets, just truth, Jazrel, Emil Kavan. You will reach your destiny. You will reach the end of the dream that you live like a king and a queen. I say to you, be not afraid, for you are special indeed. The children of destiny, the outcasts of society, for the truth of reality. Generations, ancestors of past and old have given their life so that your life could matter. Now it's time to be changed. Now it's time to change. The world that you see, you are the beacon, the light, the lighthouse on the hill in the wilderness of darkness. Let your voices be heard, each one loud and proud.
In New York City, Marty McConnell.
At the millennial rolling over point, baby boomer one-time hippies turned parents all across these United States groan. When we said you can be anything, we meant you could be a brain surgeon, or a genetic engineer, or a district attorney. We didn't mean you should become a poet. But it was Dad who taught that the call of my wild heart rings as valid as any voice of reason. And it was Mom who showed that raging terror of where you're headed is the sure sign you're traveling in the right direction. This is a generation beyond definition. Unconvinced the American dream isn't a fiction of REM sleep. Unpersuaded the better life our parents sought and stake beats an unfamiliar highway. The spotlight's afterburn and half a pack of parliaments. Breastfed on Bob Dylan and the Dead, we watched our creators sacrifice their sharp edges to stay within the lines. Small wonder we accept this world as almost fatally flawed, fill the gas tank and race to rant about the wrongs, or find the edge of the planet and lean at the lip of the void. We are the changed generation, fitted with the inconsistencies of a millennium in flux. Vagabond lot we skitter one city to the next in seek of an acceptable permanence, a home not in need of so much repair. See our inherited tools, they fit like a Phillips head in a slot top screw. We know that sit-ins end in tear gas and tanks, picket lines in promises and compromises, lobbying in backrooms and bullshit. I might believe in this revolution if one person proved he knew what he was fighting for and how. Because the KKK still erects a cross in Cincinnati's Fountain Square every Christmas. And teenage girls have to balance daddy's fists versus back alleys to secure abortions. And promise keepers fill stadiums while poets play coffee houses. And if I fucked a woman in Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Idaho, Kansas, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, Oklahoma, Virginia, or Utah, I could get anywhere from 30 days to 20 years in jail. And I don't own enough rage for it all. I am 95 miles per hour on I-81, sprinting to trap the tirade vibrating on the next stage. Is anybody listening? I live in search of a cause worth dying for. It could be this revolution is all mouth and no legs, because we are a generation of screamers, silenced by this conspiracy of comfort that cradles us voiceless in our PC cities, where only the drunk and the dangerous spill what seethes in so many. I trade crusades like cards, flip issues like channels. Give me a God. Give me a rallying cry. Give me one good reason to die.
Fearless. So many of us have come to the brink, to the cliff itself, ready to dodge life and embrace death, believing that somehow it will change the equation of the world. We stand alone in the darkness, screaming and crying out that pain has ruined our lives. We are stained with the shame of the things that we have gone through. We are stained with the shame of the things that we have saw with our own eyes. We grew up victimized, not just by our neighborhoods and our family and our friends, but by the world itself and what it calls the perfect society. We can never live up to their standards. We can never live up to their beauty. We can never live up to their handwritten words for them to speak. We believe, yet we receive nothing but the feeling of death creeping in. We have committed our sins, and we doubt that anyone who listens to what we have done would have done anything different than what we already done. Fearless, we do not regret the footsteps that we took to get here. What we regret is those who refuse to steer us in the right direction. Those whose purpose it was to watch out for us. The purpose of their legacy was us. And they have failed us. They have left us dirty, unclean, carrying baggage in our souls and upon our backs. Many have sold their souls to get rid of their past. Many have sold their souls to be healed from their scars. Many have sold their souls so that millions may know their name. And yet, in this world of famous and infamous characters, only one matters: ours. What shall we write on the pages of history of men? Shall we do it as poets? Shall we do it as those who have conquered and seized the day? Shall we do it as a nation together? Or shall we stay divided in our own humble spaces? Shall we light our lanterns now? Or shall we wait until the chaos consumes all that is around us? We have watched the darkness creep in bedrooms in the middle of the night. We have watched the darkness creep into marriages and make them crumble and fall. We have seen the darkest days. We have walked the hell of the earth. Please tell me, what have you done? Because I am willing to die for my cause. My cause is those who have been forgotten. Those who are lost in the darkness, those who wait for someone to call out their name so they can come running into the dawn of a new day. I fight for the right to set free those who are chained and encaged in their own mind. That's why I write. I write of love, the passion, the beauty, the depth, the fantasy. I write what palms say to me when I touch their hands. I look into their eyes and see their souls, and I write a poem just for them. I write a song just for them. I close my eyes and I pray just for them. For those who know not of the Father, but knows of His will and His gifts and blessings, know this: the Father is greater than anything else you can ever imagine. He is unconceivable. Yet we follow in the footprints of him. For we know that it is our duty so that we may catch up with the footprints of the King of us all, the Lord of us all. We stand on hollow ground, saying unto the angels, come, be not afraid, for we are the fearless of men. We are the generation that does not remain silent, but we lift our voices for the motherless, the fatherless. We believe in being our brothers and sisters' keeper. We believe in paying it forward. We believe in blessing those who deserve to be blessed because they have asked. And we have given. We do not do these things because we want a mansion in heaven, because we want to be known as generous, because we want people to see that our hearts are open. We do this because no other man does what we do. Comfort the sick. Heal the hearts. Remove the scars. And remind them of their birth pain from which they came into being, was a cry out into the world saying that this is my duty, my journey, to set those who are not free, to teach our children of their history, not erasing the evil parts, not erasing the bad moments, but telling the truth so that the truth can be our children's power, so that the truth can be our children's backbone. For they shall know that they can stand upright and out-achieve us, because our legacy is one of shame. Our legacy is one of pain. Our legacy is one of missing love for lust. Our legacy is choices that we have made that led us to this point. Let us not lie to our children and tell them fantasies, hoping that they believe in those fantasies, because they soon will disappear, as they did for us when we became adults. We faced the world with a wrath that was greater than our own. It nearly took our lives, because the world is cold, heartless, without laws, without barriers. The darkness that they speak and the spells that they cast from their mouths is not of peace, but of war. It is not of love, it is out of wickedness. We must begin to stand fearless against our enemies. For we must believe in the words of our Father when he says that he stands beside us, willing to help us diminish the demons and the evilness and the temptations of our lives, to clean us from inside and out, to allow us to stand and light the lampstands of our hearts, so all may see that we are a lighthouse of all mankind, so that we can finally walk the shores of forever and feel what time feels like when it's underneath our foot. Our victory is coming. Our victory must be fought for. Our victory must be by us standing up. Our victory takes us to believe in it. Our victory may ask for our lives, and I don't know about you, but I am fearless. I am willing to give my soul for the cause of love, for the cause of justice, for the cause of voiceless, for the cause of what is right.